How's it going? This is Odd.
Hey, it's Red here.
And Mal.
And you're about to listen to our podcast. I'm just going to give you a heads up. Probably not the greatest for having your kids around.
Nope.
We are a 18-plus podcast, and we would appreciate if you would take that into consideration, as we honestly have horrible mouths. And obviously,
influences will ruin your life.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, by what our name is, we are the Ganja people.
And I was smoking during this intro.
Hey, I'm Odd.
I'm Red.
And I'm Mal.
And we are the Ganja people. What's going on?
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
Her infamous, hey, the
Dog
dog starts
bark.
barking because she's like, oh, someone's here. Who's here?
Is that in the
Mom said hi.
Is that in the beginning of every episode?
Yes.
Is the dog barking?
No, it's her.
No, just me.
No, I know
always go
that, but I was wondering if the dog barking.
No, she just barks because she's a fucking idiot and seems to think that somebody's here.
Right.
It's because that's how I greet everybody.
Because Mal goes, hey!
Notice the
fuck
dog
up.
didn't bark for that one.
Oh, duh.
It's because I didn't say
It
it.
has to be a little more,
Girlish.
womany and louder.
Right.
Get Nene out there. Nene! Hey, Nene!
Who the fuck is Nene?
Never mind.
Well, just to address something from the last episode, we didn't call Mal a mamala. So let's
Damn.
get it in now.
Guys are a bunch of fuckers.
Mumala.
Mamala.
I hate you both.
Don't worry. We'll be using that one extra hard because we missed an episode.
You missed one episode. One.
Yeah.
That's one too many in our eyes.
Bunch of
So,
fuckers.
I think it's time for the green hit of the night.
Hiya! Sucks to suck, woman!
I'm eating a cheese curl. It's okay.
Even
Alright.
though you're supposed to be banned from them, but whatever.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, burn. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, Mr. Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, yeah, that's the stuff.
Hostess. Fat guys know that.
Oh,
Fat
yeah.
guys know that.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's the stuff. Hostess.
Listen, I don't mind Hostess treats. They're good, but like when I buy Snackums, I don't ever buy them.
I always buy Little Debbie's. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm a
Little
Debbie
Debbie's.
guy. Dude, Debbie
I
just
do.
knows how to make them cakes.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Debbie
I
better
also-
watch herself.
I also like the tasty cakes.
Well, that's made by Mr. Freshly.
Right.
Those are Mr. Freshly then. Right? Freshly, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. They had these Reese's peanut butter cup things where it was just Reese's and then it was like Reese's peanut butter inside of a cake batter and then it was dipped in chocolate, Reese's chocolate.
You know what I was telling Mal earlier? I have a sweet tooth right now, and this sounds so good as a donut cake.
They're amazing.
All right, so if you live around Erie or anywhere around, there's a little tiny donut shop between Wesleyville or Harbor Creek, which is, I guess, Wesleyville's right in there somewhere. Anyways, between Harbor Creek and Erie, and it's called Frosties. Or
It's Jack Frost.
Jack Frosts. I'm telling you what, donut cakes are like $15-$16 last I knew. They are bitchin'.
It's literally a donut the size of a cake, filled with whatever the fuck you want it filled with. It's so good.
I recommend the Reese's one or the Butterfingers one. They're both very delightful.
I really want a
They
Boston
sound
cream
very
one.
delightful. They really do.
Like,
They're stupid good.
Oh, I'm sure.
Last I knew, they were only open for like an hour or maybe 2 hours a day, maybe 3. But they do take orders, so you'd have to call ahead and make your order. Don't be a jackass. Give them a couple days' notice.
Right.
I really want them to make me a big Boston cream pie one.
Oh.
Like, a little Boston cream donut with the chocolate on top and the custard in the middle. It'll be delicious. You good?
Much better now. You're awfully quiet there, Red.
I'm just trying to figure out how to do our new segment for tonight's episode.
It's just kind of like a specialty segment.
Yeah, I do.
I know you're really excited for it.
I'm really excited for it. I want to, contain that excitement. I mean, we're still.
We've already talked about it a little bit, so
Yes,
it's not like it's going to be a shocker to anybody that is listening, that's listened already.
Yeah, we're going to be, how they say, burning a lot of weed tonight.
Oh, it's going to be bad.
Yeah, we're going to rip through some horrible.
So tonight, Red has put out a whole thought process that he wanted to do some science. We got talking about a gravity bong probably about 2 weeks ago now. We got talking about one.
It was about 2 weeks ago because I've had the science project around I made right after that episode. And the science project I made was really good. And I was like, how much are these online? And so I went online and we got a actual all glass we have an all glass actual gravitron gravity bong, and it's what I made I thought was pretty fucking solid, and my first impression of this gravitron, wow, like can't wait for you guys to try it out. It's something, but I want to do a little bit of a head-to-head because I made the science project, and I think a great way to send it off is in a head-to-head.
Basically, Red is trying to kill us tonight. He wants to suffocate.
It's the way it's got to be.
I don't know. I'd rather do gravity bong hits than I would to hit dabs. About 2 dabs in, I have a really bad burning sensation.
Yeah.
The gravity bong, it burns your throat, but
it sucks for the first 30 seconds, but then after that,
you'll hear lots of coughing tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
it's
gonna be everywhere. So
I'm not gonna lie. If I start dying, I'm just gonna shut my mic off. Because guess what, guys? We found our thing. We all have mics again.
So not just one person's going to be loud, and not all of us is going to be quiet. So
Mal,
shut the fuck up! It was you fool's decision to give me the microphone.
Oh, you're the quietest one normally. Except for when you're the only one that has a mic and you can hear your fucking cigarette burning.
Yes, I have munchies tonight.
Yeah, they probably already heard them by now.
No, I've been really good and tried really hard to be very quiet with eating them, okay? I haven't crunched them. I don't crunch them, I suck on them.
Oh.
I
could get my other one out, but it's in a wrapper, so that'd be a bad idea.
I was like, other one, what out? Like, she goes about talking about sucking on cheese puffs, and then she's like, I get my other one out. I'm like, your other one out? I'm like, you ain't getting the other one out that I know of, because Red's here.
I love it, because she also tried to bribe us with munchies.
I did.
But she got us the most crunchiest motherfucking things you could eat. It's like, yeah, we can't eat that on the show because we're trying to make a good quality sound people want to listen to.
I got myself some cheese curls, so I grabbed them.
Which are loud as shit.
They are not. So I grabbed them some Funyuns and some baked Ruffles.
Which are like the crunchiest some bitches you can come by.
Especially the baked Ruffles.
Oh, they're so good,
They're so good, but they're so crunchy.
My fave, though, are the sour cream and onion ones, and my store don't have them anymore.
I know. I looked for them today, and they didn't have any of those ones.
I know they don't. They just don't make them. I'm like, no.
I had a hard time because I didn't know if I should get you this flavor or a different flavor. I ended up going with this one.
I actually really like the barbecue ones.
Do you?
Barbecue baked lays guys are bitches. I'm just saying. I'm not a barbecue eater, though.
I don't like barbecue chips of any kind.
I'm always a fan of my sour cream and onion or my cheddar and sour cream.
I like the cheddar and sour cream. Salt and vinegar, though, that's my
salt and vinegar. My problem with salt and vinegar is after a while it burns the shit out of my tongue, And it's just like, I gotta stop eating.
It just destroys my gums.
Not me.
That's
I
all.
can eat the shit out of those, but I eat salt like it's going out of style.
Yeah,
like,
we know.
My complaint about salt and vinegar chips is there's not enough vinegar and there's not enough salt. Like, they need to taste stronger.
You're just not getting the right chips.
At one point, when I was pregnant with the boy, I took some vinegar and I put a little bit of it in a bag of salt and vinegar chips, and then I added salt, and then I shook the fuck out of it.
Why am I not surprised?
It didn't work. It just made my chips soggy.
Oh,
Shocker.
that's
Truly.
I'm not.
It
Like,
made me
not a
sad.
surprise there. No. Not a surprise.
Yeah.
Sad.
It's almost like that dumb bitch that's on Facebook that puts her fucking chips in the boiling water and makes mashed potatoes with them.
Mashed potatoes
Like,
that.
oh, like, have you watched those, Red?
No, I don't think I've
It
seen
looks
that one.
disgusting.
I don't remember who's been posting. I think Mip's been
Your
posting them.
BFF,
Yeah, I think
Mip.
Mip's been posting them. Watch it. It's like the whitest girl you've ever seen. And she's like, oh, I have a badass idea for you. Like, she made mac and cheese with flaming hot Cheetos.
Okay.
And it was just like, it literally looked like lava. And she made her kid eat it. And her kid was like, like, it was just bad. Because it just melts and turns into fucking goop.
She made mashed potatoes out of a bag of potato chips. And
2 bags.
it looked grody.
What?
Yeah. Like, she just boiled water, stick this sumbitch in there, and stirred the fuck out of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was
that
just,
is-
It was gross.
Oh, she did the cereal one, too. She put a bathtub, put half and half milk and water in her bathtub, and then filled it full of cereal and was eating it as she was taking a bath.
Ew, she watered down her milk first?
Yeah. Well,
That's
because
gross.
it costs so
I
much
don't
to get the
fucking
milk for
care
that.
if you water down your milk. That's
I don't know.
gross.
Yeah, that's.
I don't even have a
oof.
problem with filling the bathtub with some cereal, sitting in it and eat it. I'd fucking do it. But, like, not with
Yeah,
watered
we
down
know
milk.
you would.
It had to be... s'mores cereal? It would be the best.
Oh, my God.
I'm gonna eat a bowl of that later.
She's gonna have a sandy vagina doing that shit. All the fucking cinnamon and sugar at the bottom of the bag's gonna be in her vagina. She's gonna be like, oh, crusty.
It'll just be extra sweet for you that night, that's all.
You ain't wrong.
See? Plan ahead, I'm doing it for you, baby.
So,
when did I become the third wheel?
for a while now, bud. For a while. Since you've been hanging with us.
Sorry.
So, alright, I figure it's probably time. I know you're chomping at the bit. It's about time we can talk about your science
we didn't
experiment.
talk about. Our little starter ball we didn't talk about. It's already out, but
We killed that already.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
did. I don't even know where I put it now. I lost it.
It's called the unicorn horn. The unicorn horn's pretty dope.
It was a gift from my little owl. It was my birthday present.
Yeah.
It's like rainbowy colored and it's swirly like a unicorn.
What are you looking for, Red?
well, I stood up, but she was talking about
You
hers.
wanted to talk about it, so I was.
Yeah, you
I
did
know.
mention
I'm
it.
sorry.
But I also stood up because I was getting ready to...
Well, make your fucking mind up. Stop sending me mixed signals.
I was letting you finish before I started.
You're like, hover.
I was just gonna hover.
Finish, woman, finish.
I'm just gonna...
Precious.
Now, shut the fuck
I'm just gonna do the head twist. Alright, so Red is lighting his homemade...
We'll call it the Southern Comfort Special.
Yeah, his homemade Southern Comfort water bong. Water bong.
So, who wants to go first?
It's out of a Southern Comfort bottle, which has just the top of it where it starts going inwards, cut off. And then he took a brisk tea, like a big tea, and cut the bottom of that off, and then you fill it full of water and put a bowl on top. And then you unscrew the cap, and there you go.
Oh, you.
So, we're testing them out, which...
You can go ahead and go next to your standing.
Alright.
We've already hit this one before.
Yeah, we had it in the live recording when we were doing our knockouts.
We did.
Did we use it last week for our show, or did we not?
No.
I couldn't remember.
I was going to bring it out, but I was like, waiting for...
I got ya.
The Gravitron.
I couldn't remember. I knew we did it for our live thing.
Anyway, so if you guys want to get a gravity bong, a legit gravity bong, from a legit company. Grav produces the Gravitron.
This one's the large.
Yeah, the one that we are using tonight is going to be the large. It's not the fair ride. You know, you stick to the walls and you get all stupid feeling and then get sick when you're done. Yeah, no. This isn't that Gravitron. This is a water bong that's 17 inches tall. 14 inches tall, I do apologize. I think it's 17 with the very top of
yes,
this.
Yes.
Is that lit still?
No.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah,
okay, yeah, ooh, yeah. Ooh, got it burning pretty good there, Mal.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. Hang on.
Hit it.
Yeah,
It's a little smoother.
I missed some.
It's alright. It's a little smoother. Hitting one of these water bongs over a regular bong, I feel like the actual smoke is smoother. But at the same time, I feel like it's much more of a hit.
So here's my thing. It's definitely a bigger hit. With a water bong, you get a less burning sensation in the back of your throat. Whereas the gravity bong, you get a much bigger hit. A much bigger hit.
Oh, like...
Oh, for sure.
The homemade one usually is about 4 to 5 hits per bowl on an average.
Yeah.
Now, Red has used the Gravitron, and me and Mal have not.
Yes. So we're going to have this, get this all set up here. And I figure, here you go. You won the first try.
All right, so I'll hit this one too first.
I want your first impressions.
Right. All right, so now we're hitting the Gravitron, which is a gymundous fucker.
Yes.
This will be interesting.
Hopefully the paperclip helps, because if there's one thing I could tell you, Grav, that bowl at the top gets hot. We need something to grab that a little bit easier.
Oh, man. This
Yeah,
is taking forever.
He rigged us a handle.
Yeah, I had to rig a handle, so.
Ooh.
That was not the Gravitron.
Nope, all is fine. I promise.
Nope. I kicked the bottles on the floor. A bottle that's been sitting there for a minute that I've mentioned multiple times. We keep forgetting. So, the Gravitron.
What's your first
I'm telling you what, it's a huge hit. It's about 10 inches of airflow that sucks down into it when you do almost a full pull. It definitely burns the back of your throat by the time you hit the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's so big.
Mel, it's your turn.
It's so smooth, though.
Me. Okay.
Like, when you just lightly inhale it as you come down with the bottle itself.
Now, you don't have to do a full pull.
I have zero intention.
Full pull! For any of you out there that likes to watch the modified truck and tractor pulls. You know, we always go to the Warren County Fair ones, and there's always these little kids that are always doing it, and they're like, full pull!
Watch your thumb. You're going to burn the crap out of your thumb.
Holy shit sticks. She's going to be burning the hell out of that.
Oh, yeah.
It's going. She took a little guy. It's alright, though. Now, what do you think, Mal?
I like that one better. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, I don't get water in my mouth nearly as easily.
Quit sucking so hard. I've told you that before.
Listen, it's the
That's
only
the first time you
tell me
probably
that.
ever said that, too.
No, it's not.
Oh, man. She gets all baked and she gets so aggressive.
He's like, easy. I'm like...
Anyways. Mel, what else you got to say about it?
I like that I don't have to unscrew the top. The only thing I don't like... I like that the top of this is bigger for me to grab a hold of, whereas this, I feel like I have to watch really closely because I don't want to accidentally not have a hold of it right and drop it. But I like the hit off it way better.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Nicer.
It definitely will wreck you.
That says something because yours hits really nice anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for being a homemade, like,
mine's not bad.
No.
I thought I made something really fucking solid, and I'm like, yeah, that's really solid. But when I got this, my first impression, because I still haven't talked about mine. Hold on, let me,
Oh, man. I was going to say, if you go much higher on that, you're going to die, Red. Like...
Oh, yeah.
When they are completely cloudy and you can't see the other side of the glass all the way up, it's just white. You're like, oh, God, that's going to wreck you.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, and Red's was a solid, like, 8 inches deep, just like that.
I will say, doing these real quick, like together, they get you kind of baked real quick.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Well, yeah, we burned through a fuck ton of weed in probably about 10 minutes.
Well, the show's 20 minutes long, or in right now. So we've been smoking for about 17 minutes of it. But we've each taken 1 hit, or 2 hits.
Total. Off of
Total. And, I definitely have the feels already. Granted, I ripped a couple dabs earlier, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did have dabs earlier.
I mean, 1 or 2 dabs.
I probably shouldn't have this afternoon because I was so scatterbrained the rest of the afternoon and evening.
I mean, it happens. We probably shouldn't have, but...
I woke up and I started smoking. I got like 2 hours of sleep last night and then woke up, sat on my bed Indian style and had a bong in my lap. I was like, I am Chief Puffington tonight.
That's funny.
Sit in your teepee.
Yeah, just a little teepee.
Did you make like a little blanket teepee around you so that way you're like...
Red.
I should have.
No, we just got the other boy the best birthday present ever.
Oh, man.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we got him those little balls that you stick the little tubes in, and you can build like a fort because he likes to make houses all the time.
Right.
Dude, it was almost as tall as we are.
Yeah,
the other
I wonder
night.
if he's going to be a carpenter when he grows
And we
up.
fit, like...
He's building houses and stuff.
Oh,
we fit the whole family in this fucking thing.
Yeah, we did. We were all in there.
All 5 of us plus
Wow.
both dogs.
Wow.
And the cat. The cat was the only unwilling participant.
Wow.
The baby insisted that we bring the kitty.
So was you guys had a whole new house inside your house?
We
Oh,
did,
yes.
And then they wouldn't let us take it down. That fucker was up for like a day and a half.
Oh my god.
Like
That
our
was
tree.
probably-
It was like me and the tree.
Oh,
Trying to get it
Thank
out.
God that's down, right?
Shut up.
We're
Took you
like
long
we're like
enough.
10 days free of tree, okay?
Okay, well at least
I'm
the other
recovering all right, okay?
Boy, the other boy and I still watch Christmas movies
Has your
every
gaming
day.
started to recover from the lack of the glow?
I really get my tunnel vision back, so I'm like, oh, bitches.
I missed
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
the Christmas tree.
Christmas tree. We
I
were
love
bitching
it
about
so
it.
much.
Yeah, but we've...
Oh, we were in the middle of a really good story, though.
Yeah, you finally got your tunnel vision.
Oh, yeah, I got my tunnel vision back, and it's like, I've been just slaying bitches.
Nice.
I can't see in my chair anymore at nighttime, so I can't do other stuff unless I want to drag my light over from my desk. And that's really, really bright light. Like retarded bright.
What do you mean you can't do stuff?
I can't sit in my chair and work on stuff without having a light on now.
Oh, because she doesn't have her Christmas tree.
Yeah.
She can't be like in the glow of the Christmas tree, be like, I like that red over there.
Yeah, right.
That red.
I'm like, that sounds like a
work
safe
over
way to be
here,
coloring and
this
drawing
yellow.
and
I
shit.
don't color in that
Fuck.
lighting, but I do draw in it.
I'm working on a strike yet.
Yeah, you are. You're almost there. You got a 7-10 split right now.
Yeah, and there's one that's like half tipped over. You got 4 more to go all the way. And one that's half
One
there.
half-ass one.
He's like, meh, no.
We got all fucked up that night, okay?
We did.
Yeah, we did. It was
Can't
a
help
great
it.
night. It was a great night.
I tell you what, I'll tell you. If you don't like beer, but you like fruity stuff, the Jack Daniel's coolers, I'm telling you, man, we need to figure out how to get on with these people.
I know.
Anyways,
Good. Yeah,
if
then
you
they-
guys hear us, fucking hook us up. We'll set you. Yeah, we'll do
We'll drink
sponsors.
them on the show.
We'll do
too.
sponsorships.
Fuck.
Hell yeah. So, anyways, let us know. Anyways,
Technically, we already have.
with them, they're really tasty.
They really are.
And when I get smoking and I'll have a beer or two,
Ooh, I know.
you're
So
instantly
good.
half-ass drunk, but feeling really high, and you're like, wow.
You're just like, oh man, I need a.
You
Whoo.
now understand why my favorite feeling is being drunk and high at the same time. I love that.
But it only takes 2 beers, and then you're like, whew. And then do a knockout. Just do a knockout, one fucking knockout, and smoke a couple more bowls afterwards. You're good.
I don't know. If I smoke a bowl and then drink one of them Pepsi and rums your mom made for me, I'm pretty solid.
I'm not gonna lie, those knockouts, they're like 3 strikes. Once you do 3, you're like, oh.
I think it's
I
a
feel
1
like-
strike and you're done.
I feel like
it's just
I
we're
got
overachievers, I feel
retarded.
like.
I felt like I started getting retarded after my 3rd one.
Well, see,
You were. We love you.
after
But
doing-
you were, and it was funny as fuck.
after doing 2, my stomach was like, all right, bud, stop.
my
Like, because
stomach
my
was fine
well,
after 2, but the 3rd one I was just like, oh.
By the way, my upset tummy's calming down.
sweet. So, like, yeah, my stomach's like, no. Mm-mm. No, I get really bad indigestion and shit. So, like, me doing indigestion is just no bueno. That's the reason why I don't drink. So I was like, no, I don't want indigestion.
I don't like the hangover the next day.
Oh, I don't usually get hangovers. I don't
do.
drink enough to get hangovers generally. I mean,
usually
on New
don't
Year's
get
I got
hangovers.
really fucked up, but
The only time I don't get a hangover is the nights that you make me drink like one of my pitchers of water that I usually have. When you make me drink a full one of those before I pass out somewhere.
right.
Then I'm usually okay. And then I drink another full one as soon as I get up. But if I don't do that, I'm fucked.
So, I have a secret little hangover cure I
Pedialyte.
do before... No.
No?
Almost. I take a couple of vitamins right after I'm done drinking and drink a good amount of water. And because when you're drinking, you lose vitamins out of your system. And that's why you get a hangover, because you have vitamin
I
deficiency.
thought it was because you were dehydrated.
Yeah,
That
it's because
too.
you're dehydrated.
It's a bunch of things. That's why if you're drinking a bunch of water and you take a couple vitamins right before you lay down, you'll be fine in the morning.
I have
See,
discovered something else, though.
I have the best cure for it if you could do it. And
Drink the next day.
Oh no, I'll give you a heads up though. You want to get it prepared before you go out because it's bad. Okay, so a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm not shitting you.
It's really good.
Okay, so if you can eat it, because I mean peanut butter is a motherfucker when you've been drinking. I ain't gonna lie. So if you can eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich before you go to bed after drinking, you will never get a hangover. I can promise you. I'll bet my life on it, okay? My mom is queen of partying, okay? That's been my mom's secret for 30 fucking years, okay?
God.
Is the fact that you just eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich before you go to bed and you never wake up with a hangover.
Mine's
No
also
shit, I
eating-
never have.
I also eat a shit ton of greasy food. Like, if there's
Yeah.
pizza, I will heavily eat some pizza.
I
Well,
agree.
anything that's got bread in it helps.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the reasons why you eat it. Okay, so you eat the peanut butter and jelly sandwich because
It's got bread, it's got the peanut butter.
it's got protein, which will slowly dissolve. Like, your body will work on it slowly throughout the night while you're sleeping. And then it's got, the jelly will instantly give you sugar in your blood system again. So that'll help you start coming down from being drunk, like your alcohol. And then all the bread helps soak up all the alcohol. So instead of it all being in your stomach and still being absorbed into your body, which helps you get more dehydrated and makes you sick the next day, it soaks it up before you get that. So the 3 things put together is like a cocktail to be like, hey, like, feel good today. And I swear to God, every time I've ever been able to do it when I was drunk, never had a hangover the next day.
I've never really experienced a hangover the next
Oh,
day, to
it's
be
the...
honest.
Okay, so story time.
But that's because I can drink a lot. I can drink a lot if I let myself drink a lot. And, like, even if I'm, like, blackout fucking gone, I'll still remember everything the next day. Like, everything I'll still remember, because I'm just... That's how my mind works because of ADHD. I'm always at least somehow coherent.
So, when I was a teenager,
Uh-oh.
we partied really hard. Us and my friend, Trent. We'll just call him Trent. It's good. He was my partner in crime growing up. And we were drinking one night at his house. And I had a bottle of Captain Morgan Pirate Bay. I drank it to myself besides 2 shots. Okay, in an hour. And then we started drinking 99 banana shots.
Ugh.
3 of us killed a bottle of 99 bananas in less than 10 minutes. I blacked out in his bed that I remember last. So then I guess I got up and got into another argument with somebody else, drank an entire bottle of JD with 3 other people, just taking shots after shots with each other. After I don't even remember any of this shit. And then, like, I went in and passed out on the couch, I guess. And I couldn't tell you any of that. I woke up on the couch. I thought I was still in Trent's bed, so I went and hopped in there. Nope, he was in there. So that was great.
Not by himself.
No. I was like, damn it. So I went back out and I was like, whoa, Jesus Christ. And for like a year and a half to 2 years, I could not eat a banana. I was so hungover. I was still half-ass drunk for 2 days. All right, 2 days of being half-ass drunk and having a hangover for 3 days.
I love when you wake up and you're still drunk. Like, you're just like, oh, we're doing this morning. Okay.
I hate that feeling.
It was so bad. Because I had, like, a wicked hangover, too. I was puking for 3 days and had a migraine for a week because of this 99 bananas. So I have not been a huge fan of bananas ever since that happened to me. And I started eating them again after I turned like 20-ish. But like I still only eat them very rarely when you see me eat a banana.
Yeah,
and I can't have
bad.
anything fake banana. It used to be my favorite run. I can't even eat them anymore.
I love
because they're
banana.
so banana-y, it makes me think of 99 bananas.
Yeah, I get it.
Speaking of, the fucker bought me a bottle of 99 bananas for my wedding.
Yeah.
I know. We were all staring at that. We're like, no.
It lives on the counter with the rest of the alcohol. It doesn't get touched. It's just chilling.
I told him I'd never open it, and then it fell off the shelf and broke the top of it. So it's open. But I swear to God, I've never drank a fucking drop of it. I promise you.
I had never.
I won't
had
even
it.
smell the shit.
Oh
It would make
my
me
God.
sick instantly.
I had never had it until my little owl brought it to our girls' camp out thing before our wedding. And she didn't know what it was. She just got a whole bunch of bottles of 99 bananas and 99 apples. And in little, like, shot bottles.
Oh my
And
God.
so we all took one, and we were, dude, not one of us got it down. We all spit it back out. We're like, the fuck?
It's
It
all
was
burn.
So, we didn't touch them again.
All burn. If you're drunk, you don't even feel the burn. It just tastes like bananas. You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, banana.
Oh yeah. And then like, you gotta be pretty fucked up though, I'm telling you. Because that shit burns like a motherfucker. And like, I can't
Would it be good
even.
mixed in something? Like,
I mean, if you went lightly with it, I mean, it's really, really potent shit. It's like pumpkin spice. It's with everything else. Like,
yeah, but I love
it's,
pumpkin spice.
but you can taste it with the tiniest bit.
I did a lot of
Honestly.
it.
Yeah, we know.
Dude, this man about killed me when we first got together because he sent me grocery shopping and I came home with $80 worth of pumpkin spice coffee. So I had it for all year round.
Oh my
Pumpkin
God.
spice coffee, creamers, like
Yeah, a whole
8
bunch of-
fucking
Oh
creamers
my
for pumpkin
God.
spice
I froze
creamers.
them.
Yeah, she put pumpkin spice coffee
Jesus.
with pumpkin spice creamer.
And then Ready Whip on top, and it was the best.
Oh. She's insane. Yeah. I was so unenthused with her when she come home with like a whole case of fucking coffee, and I'm like,
I don't even know what I would do
Like,
at that point.
I don't even know what all she bought, but it
can't
wasn't
remember.
shit that we needed.
Oh my God.
I was like,
It wasn't everything, just everything.
I don't know why
pumpkin
he
spice.
still sends me grocery shopping today. They sent me to get milk. I came home with a whole bunch of goodies and the milk.
And she still
Well,
came
she
with
seems to
really
think
loud
that
munchies for the
we need to
show.
we need to get stoned and then eat a fuckload. And I'm like, bud, I just ate dinner a couple hours ago. Like, I need
Yeah,
some
that
time.
too.
Hungry, but I
Like, that
Because you
shit's
eat
filling.
once a day.
my
Because you
eating
eat once a
schedule
day.
is so far messed up. Like, I don't eat breakfast, I don't eat lunch, and then I eat dinner, and then I eat like second dinner and snack on some midnight snack, and then I go to bed.
Yeah, she has like 18 meals after 4 o'clock.
Yep.
See, the sad thing is she's awake for like 4 hours or like 7 hours before she ever eats.
I am.
So then she eats like a retarded amount of shit.
I'm not hungry all day.
This is
it's
not
telling
working.
you all.
No, it is not. Why is that not? Yeah, screw that.
Yeah, I remember from earlier.
He confettied the
I think that's
confetti
yours.
did earlier.
Fuck.
Is that yours? No, it's mine.
No, that's yours.
Because yours is over
Mine's pink.
there. No, there's the... You guys have a red later, too.
Yeah. I have one in my pocket.
I gotta warm mine up.
Red. Do it. I can't get it. He flicks his head like he's... Maybe? No? Yeah? No?
It might need stirred.
Maybe. I mean, it was acting like it wanted to burn.
I mean, we did do 3 hits out of it too, though, guys.
I mean, it was still green, though.
Is there still
Yeah,
green
oh
in it?
yeah.
Yeah, there's still a good amount of green in there.
There's a lot of green in there.
Sorry, I got sidetracked because I was going to
We're
rip
trying
the
to
homie
do,
again.
You know,
Homeski again.
So I told you earlier that the other boy had a bit of an aneurysm in Walmart
Yeah.
today. Did I even tell you why?
No.
You know how they make candy that is like diet candy?
Okay.
It's got like Skinny Cow's a brand of it and whatnot. Okay. There was some brand of skinny Reese's Cups. And he wanted them in the worst way. It was like $10 for
How
a small
tight
pack
did you
of them.
tighten that? You want to make sure? Yeah, there you go.
yeah. Thank you.
And he lost his
Right.
mind because that's not the candy I'd let him get.
I can see it. I can see it.
It was a mess.
Oh, God.
for
That's
it.
going to be fucking stupid, isn't it?
Get it,
Yeah.
baby, get it.
Oh, my God. A fucking cloud. Oh, my God. Come on.
I'm gonna let go.
There you go.
Fuck. Oh, my God.
I guess it's the
It's definitely rough. Now, the Gravitron's not rough. I will tell you that.
It might also be out.
I don't think the Gravitron's very rough. It's a smooth hit. But I will...
It's definitely not out.
I'll tell you, it is a huge hit. If you want a one-and-done piper, this is the thing for you. Or if you're just glutton for punishment like we are, you can rip them a couple times.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's probably gonna sit on my counter. And whenever I need a quick hit of getting stoned, boom.
Like you got like a, you only have time for a one-hitter.
Right? But I want to make it count.
Right?
I want to make that one hit count.
For sure.
Smoke one whole bowl real quick.
Oh!
I mean, that's what the 4th hit off the Gravitron is all, and it's dead.
It's now dead.
For sure it's dead.
Yes, I killed it.
I watched it just burn right straight down.
So I guess we need to talk pros and cons about them. Like,
I mean,
One's breakable and one is
okay, so pro for the home ski, the homemade one is a Southern Comfort plastic bottle with another bottle. It's not easily broken.
right. You can also do it out of a 2-liter bottle and a Pepsi bottle or a burst bottle, anything. It doesn't have to be a Southern Comfort. I did it for some style points.
Yeah,
so.
and you can, if like this part, the inside part gets so gross, it's really easy to get a new part for it.
Yeah, if you don't like the inside bottle, it's getting grody, just take it out, throw it away, drink another bottle, cut the bottom out, put it back onto the lid that you already made.
Yep.
Right, so that's a pro.
That's
First off,
pro.
for that over the Gravitron,
You can
because the
make it
Gravitron's
for
super
$5.
easy to be broken. Super easy.
Yes. The outside
It's not
jar
super
is...
like the outside. This part is probably not quite a. It's probably about 1/8 of an inch thick.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
And then the bottom is a solid like 1/2 inch. But the bottle on the inside,
it's really
a little
thick.
It's a little thicker
It's
than
like a wine bottle with the bottom cut out, to be honest.
I like it though.
Right.
It's really nice.
Right.
Easy to use.
So it's easily to be broken, opposed to the homemade one's not easily broken.
It also reeks when you take the water out of it. As somebody who owns it, I'm going to say that right now. It reeks. And I'm afraid to clean the jar because it's such a thin wall. And then the bottle itself, that's easier. I'll probably get that washed easily. Probably is dishwasher safe. But I would probably not put that in a dishwasher with dishes.
So, my other side of that, besides easily broken versus not, the homemade one is probably $3 worth of crafting materials.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying that because of the bowl. I'm sure you could probably buy that bowl for $3-4.
If you have a broken metal pipe laying around, you can just take that bowl, if it unscrews, and put it into the cap.
Okay, but you still have to buy the Southern or whatever drinks bottles.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm saying, like $4.
If you're at a party you could just plow a fucking 2-liter. I'm sure there's some fat guy who's like, oh yeah, damn, dude, I can chug that 2-liter. Wow, gravity bong, man. And then he just pounds it back.
Are you that person?
I have once or twice.
And then on the other side of that, the Gravitron is not cheap.
No. It was about $70 after shipping and everything. And I'm not gonna put anything against how long it got here because there was bad weather and everything. Not gonna put it against that.
It was like a week though, which isn't bad.
It wasn't that bad either. It did get delayed a couple times from what the time was, but whatever. That's weather. That's weather for you.
Right.
I've lived in winter long enough to not cry. I really like it. I do like having it. I'm glad I've invested in it.
So
it's something.
Here's my thought. Okay. So I really like the glass one. And they're both really nice. Now, you made a really nice one. So the fact that this one's really nicer is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person, I'd rather spend the money and have that extra luxury just because it's cool. And that's why I drive my husband crazy.
If it survives, at least.
Right. So, like, the one I made, I was like, yeah, that's really cool. I was like, everything just put it together, and I was just like, it worked. It worked. And I was like, first try. Nice. Took me, I made it in, like, not even 5 minutes. Not even, like, the longest part was the cap. Making sure it was the right size to screw the tip in. And quick tip, make sure it is tight so you can screw it in. So.
Just gonna put the tip in, huh?
Yeah, just the tip. Just the tip.
Oh, man.
Just the tip.
So, I feel like that's how, like, black guys feel.
What?
They just get the tip in. Because, like, an average vagina is only, like, 6 inches deep, right? So, the guys that have gigundous cocks, like, they don't fit the whole thing in. Like, they can't. So, it's just, like, just the tip for them. Just as a whole. It's just like, oh, you
What
poor
do I do
soul.
with the rest? Jump rope?
Like, wait, you poor soul. Like, I'm like, yeah, good for you. You have a 12-inch cock. Oh, sucks to suck. You can only fit half of it in. Like, I just don't. It's funny to me.
What's it feel like to break your girlfriend over time?
Yes.
Nothing. I'm sorry. I was trying to make sure I had my shit together. For once.
That's a first.
Yeah, no.
Your ducks are
Never in a row.
They're not in a row, but they're in the same field.
Today. Usually, I don't know where them little motherfuckers are.
Who?
My ducks.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are you talking, ducks? She's got a fucking mother hen in there and a baby duck. Maybe a goose somewhere. Yeah, she didn't have fucking ducks, bud.
Not just ducks, anyway. I got lots of waterfowl.
Foul.
Keep thinking my mic is hidden my zipper.
It's hidden. Oh.
That's
She's
okay.
last.
I'm last. That's okay.
If it was any other time, you would fight.
Since we put it out there, like put out the game that Mal's super good at it, she hasn't won a single time.
No, because they're being buttheads about it.
You suck. Like we're actually paying attention now.
I would have won earlier today because I thought Red started it, and Red thought that Odd started it, and Odd just thought he was last, and turns out none of us were playing. Odd was itching his eye, Red was itching his nose, and I got excited and thought we were playing. And then everybody else thought we were playing. And then we were all confused.
It was a great time. We all laughed. And then we all laughed at Mal.
And then none of us knew why we were playing.
Yeah, we were all
like we're like,
so
why we were doing it.
I'm like, what do we win? And we're like, wait. Nobody was actually playing, I guess.
Like, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing, guys?
Well, I guess I'll pack one and we can have a reward for it anyway.
Rad's got us trained like fucking dogs.
Like The Office. We've already talked about that.
Yep.
But yeah.
I'm a repeat storyteller.
You repeat something from every episode.
It's really funny. It's like a reiteration.
Well, see, it's
Well, last time on
I'm
the
just kind
Ganja
of
People.
backpedaling to all of them, giving them a mild recap of everything.
It's like the fucking Walking Dead.
Shut the fuck up.
All you have to do for each season of The Walking Dead, just watch the beginning of the last episode, and you'll see the whole season in 30 seconds, and you don't have to waste fucking 8 hours of your life.
Shut the fuck up. Don't you be
Barry
talking about
died,
me,
then Terry died, then Sammy died, and then... I'm sorry. I didn't watch.
Don't dishonor my show like that. I don't dishonor Supernatural. Don't you dare. With my Walking Dead, goddammit.
I would like to give it enough time to watch it with.
It's so slow.
It's so good.
No. Like, fucking 2 of them go a half a mile up the road. It's the entire episode right there.
My problem is you can't get attached to anybody because you're gonna die at some point.
Listen.
And I know spoilers. And I'm not gonna just blurt those out.
I have cried more times than I would like to admit.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
Like,
You gotta think she gets attached to everything.
I do. I'm a very emotional person, and I get attached to the stupidest things,
I get
including
it.
characters.
I get it, but at the same time, like, it just, I don't know. Like, I know there's good characters written, and they have their course, but they all...
There's some characters that we jump for joy when they die. I'm like, yes, finally, motherfucker. Sorry, but...
Which one was that?
When Carol said, look at the flowers, it needed to happen.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I'm sure a lot of people were...
They know exactly what it means. Look at the flowers.
Well,
I'll explain it to you later so that I don't spoil anything for anybody.
Yeah, that's really spoilers.
It is. It's a huge spoiler.
See,
like,
my problem with Walking Dead is I know a lot of spoilers because my mom watched it. So I heard her loud-ass TV with spoilers. And I was like, oh, well.
Dude, my mom used
And then
to
she
watch
would
it.
talk to me about it. And, like, when I was working at the gas station, I knew about the manga or the comic book or whatever it was. And they had spoilers.
Graphic novels.
Yeah. I spoiled the... I'm not going to spoil it here. But I called something, and I told her exactly what was going to happen. And I don't even know if I should say his name or anything, because if I do, it will tie to anything. So
Just tell me the name you're talking about.
Carl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I called that because it happened in the graphic novel.
Right. Which they have.
That's what they were writing it off of.
Yeah.
And then they ran out of graphic novels.
What's really funny is my mom used to watch it with me, and one time my stepdad shrunk our TV package, and when he did, it made that channel go away.
Oof.
So Sunday came around, we went to watch it, and it wasn't there.
I bet there was a big fight.
My mama lost her ever-loving shit on this man and made him call them in the middle of the night and fix it so we could watch our episode.
Wow.
At 8 o'clock.
Yeah. It was like 8 or 9 o'clock or something. She made him call them and turn it back on.
So, we had a really long first segment.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
So,
No, it's good. Like, I thought it was good. We chit-chatted quite a bit.
Yes. Well, I feel maybe it's time for either a dipshit question of the day or the word of the day.
You know what's really funny?
Yeah, what?
They didn't approve either question today.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
We're going to see how well I do on my own this time.
Okay.
Okay.
You should...
Well, every time I exhale off the pipe, it picks it up really loud.
Yeah, well, you can't even hear you on the fucking thing right now.
I'm up at halfway.
Whatever. I'm just saying, like, if
Is
you
that
don't...
better?
I don't know. Maybe. Anyways, go on.
Alright, so, let's see. We'll start with the unapproved, quote-unquote, real one.
Sorry.
Okay. Here we go. Hold on. Alright, so I want to know, what you guys genuinely think, okay? Do we have free will, or is everything actually predestined and it's just going to happen the way it's going to happen? Did I do good?
I
do good?
I fully believe in making your own destiny.
I believe you can make your own choices, but I feel like all of your choices will lead to a path at some point that is predetermined.
I feel like you're supposed to be something. There's something very specific you're supposed to do.
It's kind of like
the path you take to get there will all depend on you.
See, like I believe fully that you make your own destiny, because my parents didn't have shit when they got together. Nothing. And my dad worked 3 jobs at one point in time. My mom worked 2 jobs at one point in time. And they bought their store like 10, 15 years after they got married. So, I mean, they were together for a long time. They worked hard. They bought their own house. And then they got a store. And, like, they turned their store from a crappy store into a really good store. So, like, it's actually really worth it and making good money and stuff. And, like, it's all just it's not predetermined. Like, anyone can, go and do something and, like, work hard and save up for what they want. You just have to set goals.
Well, that's kind of what I was going to say, only more of, like, I was going to use the analogy of, like, the Plinko game on The Price is Right, where you drop a chip and it goes down that board and it knocks off pegs. Well, that's what happens. Like, you get a choice of which way you go off of that bounce. Do you go left or right? Eventually you're going to lead to something at the way, but,
But, like,
sometimes you get pushed the other way. Sometimes, things happen like a pandemic or,
Yeah, like motherfucking COVID.
Right. Not everything's going to be, perfect, but you
Right.
can. You will, if you work hard enough, you can always overcome something, that would...
Right.
Well, like, look at Mal in the fall. She lost her job because of COVID.
Yep.
And then instead of going and finding a new job of something that she might not even like, she wanted to get into tattooing. So she did.
Right.
Yeah. It's been fun, too. I love the fuck out of it. I've done a tattoo the last 3 nights in a row. Oh, wait, that's empty. Don't tip.
It's been a ton of work. I don't want that.
Oh, yeah, it has been a lot of work.
Like, she puts in a couple hours a day drawing,
I put a
coloring.
lot of time into shit, for sure.
Like, every single day, though. She does a couple hours of work at least.
I try to, really hard.
And that's not even on days that she's tattooing.
Nope.
Right.
Wednesdays are the only days that I really sometimes slack on it, and it's just because Wednesdays are busy. Like, for me, they're busy. We usually have stuff going on.
She has an appointment to go to.
Every fucking morning,
Like...
and then I have to go to Walmart after it every single time, because the other boy needs his cookies for being a good boy for his doctor. So, listen, it works, guys. It works. If he's good for his speech therapist, he gets to have some cookies. And
Have
guess
you
what?
accidentally missed a cookie day?
Not one time. The only time he has not gotten cookies, twice he misbehaved really bad, and he didn't get cookies, and he was pissed. It's only happened twice. Every other time now, he behaves himself. It works. And it's something fun for him. You know what I mean? Makes it a good experience for him, too, so.
Right. I'm sure it's a lot better of an experience when the person that's trying to help you is not being a jerk because you're being a jerk.
Right.
Well, she said that some of her kids that she has to work with, they're holy terrors. There's some that'll just get up and run straight out the room and down the hallway. Take off in the middle of their lessons and stuff.
Wow.
She calls them runners. Some of them throw things at her on a regular basis.
Wow.
And I guess the parents that are sitting in there do nothing about it. Like, they don't say anything, they don't do anything. It drives her crazy. She limits the amount of toys that the kids touch because you have to clean them all in between each child. And that's a lot of work for one person, depending on how many little toys you let them touch.
Right.
She lets the other boy play with whatever he wants to because I'll sit on the floor and help her clean them when we're done. She said that, nobody else does that. They just expect her to clean everything up.
Wow.
Yeah. She's
That's
so
ridiculous.
sweet, too. I feel so bad. Because she really likes her job a lot. But she gets frustrated with some of the parents sometimes. And in turn, she gets kind of frustrated with the kids sometimes. But she looks forward to the other boy coming in every week. She loves it.
Everyone loves him everywhere he goes.
Oh, yeah, the front receptionist there. She knows exactly who he is. She talks to him every time. She loves
As
him.
soon as he walks in, she's like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" Calls him by name.
Yeah, and he goes and tells her hi, and she'll go, "Bye, love you," and he goes, "Love you," all the time.
Wow.
It's so cute. He adores her. So
Yeah.
It's a fun experience for him.
Everyone likes him wherever he goes. They all know who he is after they meet him once.
Yep. Because he leaves quite the impression. Today he was talking to this lady that I've never seen at the hospital before. Never seen her there. And she ran into us in the hallway. And he was being the other boy, just being silly. And she was having a grand time messing with him for a minute while we were waiting for our appointment. It was funny. He liked her.
Right?
She was telling him stories about when her kids were little and about her grandkids and messing with him, and he was having a great time.
Right? Alright, so what's your dipshit question tonight?
Ooh, okay. I don't know if it's really a dipshit question.
I'm sure if you come up with it, it is.
Wasn't the last one good?
Let's hear it.
If you were born deaf, what language would you think in?
Probably.
Like, it's hard to tell, because, like...
Do they have an internal monologue? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know that I do. It doesn't ever shut up. And I know you definitely do.
Oh,
And
I have a few of
You've
them.
talked about yours.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm curious. Like, I really genuinely want to know. If you're deaf, do you, like, do you have an internal monologue, or do you not?
I wonder if it's just all visual.
Maybe. And maybe they see pictures instead. Like, pictures of things.
Right? Maybe what they're thinking,
Maybe they'll see
like,
hands
picture
in
it.
their head signing stuff. I don't know.
This is a guy who's always just sitting there. Just
Maybe.
Like,
I mean, a
Maybe,
dude sitting on a
like-
stool in the middle of their brain, just signing away all day long.
and they'll just be like, shut up with their
Yeah.
hands.
I mean, I'm genuinely curious. I don't have any deaf friends.
That is an interesting one.
See, didn't I do good? I didn't have any approval from either of you.
There you go.
I thought you'd be proud of me.
You alright?
Yeah, I feel like my headset, like, dragging, and it feels like it's against my zipper. And I'm afraid that it's being picked up on the mic, so that's why I keep messing around, and
So
I
that you
gotcha.
can go
Alright.
the mic, huh?
I'm trying to keep the audio clean.
So
I don't want to be the loud one this week.
I feel like it's high time we
Yes?
do the Urban Dictionary word of the night.
Yes! I love this game.
Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah.
What's a melomaniac?
Someone who's crazy when they're mellow. Just like, yeah.
If they're one of those people that are real quiet and they seem normal, but in their fucking head, they're not normal, and when they're by themselves, they're fucking insane. But they're real good at putting on a show.
Okay. So, I'm a really bad melomaniac. And so is Red. Red is too. For sure.
Am I?
You're getting there. Kinda.
Uh-oh.
So, what do you think it is now that I say that?
I have no idea.
Someone who talks to everyone and is like mellow with everyone. But
No.
At the same point, it's crazy.
Okay, so melomaniac is one who's a maniac for music.
Oh.
Yeah. So then, of course, they have a thing that says, I am a melomaniac, and then, like, that's their way of using it. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh.
I was like, well, that was kind of melodramatic, is what that was. But
So wait, what is it? Like,
somebody that's big into music. Like, they're crazy about music.
I'm learning.
You're
I'm just barely dipping my toes in that world a little bit.
See, you went from, like, watching a lot of TV, though, to listening to a lot of music now.
Yeah. I listen
So
to
then
music
you
when I'm
can't just
working.
listen to the same shit all the time. It just doesn't work.
Why?
Because it doesn't.
My iHeartRadio plays at least the same like dozen songs every day.
Yeah, I know, but it adds some stuff in there every once in a while. But like, you can't just listen to fucking Nickelback and like 7 country singers.
I did for a really
all the
long
time. It just doesn't work. Like that's
it
just
did. It worked really
that's
well.
a really
but, like,
shitty music.
Yeah.
how long did
Like,
I live like that though? Like,
It's horribly though.
I'm 30,
Like you lived
so-
horribly when we got together. So
for like 24 years or something.
Yeah,
Shit.
once I got an MP3 player, like
Oh, dude.
it changed my life. Changed my life.
My first
never had
MP3
one.
player was like this big. It literally was shaped like this. And it was 4 megabytes.
I had the Nano
That's so tiny.
Stick.
Or no, 4 gigabytes. It was 4
okay.
gigabytes.
My first one was the Nano Stick. It was before the really tiny Nano.
Guys, I've never had one. I've never.
So this was a legit just MP3 player, not like an iPod or anything like that. It was literally just like.
Mine was basically a flash drive that had a skip button on
You want
it.
to know what I had?
Yeah, more or less. It had a forward and a backward, and it had 142 songs. That's what I could fit on it.
Yep.
So for 142 songs, it's all I got. So I had to be real picky.
I had a
142, 127, depending on how long some of your songs were.
Listen, all you guys are walking around with MP3 players and CD players and shit. You want to know what I had?
A cassette player.
I did with headphones, like a pocket-sized cassette player with headphones.
That
That's what I had.
explains her music taste.
Her favorite one was fucking Billy Ray Cyrus.
It was. I listened to Achy Breaky Heart until the fucking cassette wore out, and I had to get another copy.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry for you.
I still love that song.
It's funny. I actually really liked that song when I was a kid
It's
too.
good, but I'm just saying.
That's alright. I listened to Wrecking Ball the other day, and I was like, I'm sorry, okay, for anyone that doesn't like Miley Cyrus, but I'm saying she has a very good voice. And I love voices. That's my thing. I just love voices. And I just absolutely love her voice. So, like, Wrecking Ball, it has a lot of really highs and stuff, and it's just, it's very calming.
I really like.
Listen to-
I like some of her music. I like her voice. I can't stand her as a person. Is my problem.
Right,
It's
right.
not her music so much as it is
Like,
her.
I really like some of her music, too. Like, anyone that wants to make fun of me for that, that's fine, whatever. But, like, she has really good, like, melody in her music, and it's just really soft, and it's
like
really
her.
nice
I lost my fucking way again.
and chill all the time.
I like songs that have weird beats.
I don't even have.
Right? I'm sure you'd probably like Orgy's Blue Monday.
I'm sorry. Who? What?
The band's called
I was
Orgy.
looking for a cigarette and I heard the word orgy, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Orgy. And that's the band name.
Okay.
And then they have a song called Blue Monday. It's like all these weird beats put together. Like, it's just very strange. It's a very strange song.
It sounds like a straight song.
It's very good, though.
I want you to know, before your player in your car started working again, last time I had to take the other boy to his appointment, you know, whatever fucking group of people that sings the wake up song,
Yeah.
that's where it was, and it played their music the entire time I was gone.
System of a Down, yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
if you want to know how unhappy I was,
That's
what I
right. You didn't
listened to.
change the music today at all, did you?
I didn't. I forgot.
Like, you could have.
I know, I
for
forgot.
sure.
I forgot.
Because I remember I was listening to A Day to Remember yesterday, and it was on Attila today, and I was like, those are both A's. I'm like, I almost guarantee that she didn't change the music on that.
I forgot that I can. I'm so used to it being broke that I forgot that I can change it to what I want to now.
Are you getting antsy?
I hate this.
Well, you silly goose, why didn't you just slide this up?
Because I got the fucking... I'm attached to a lollipop.
Lollipop, lollipop. Sorry.
I thought maybe you were getting antsy because we've only hit one bowl this
No,
section.
my ass hurts because I'm sitting partially on this.
Well, there's
Stupid
a
bar.
blankie right there. Put it under your bum.
I'm fine now that I'm off of the bar.
Well, then why were you staying on the bar?
Because he was lazy. He's
Yeah,
high.
I didn't
Well,
want
it's
to
your own
move.
fucking fault. Quit your bitching.
That's why I just shifted and didn't make a big deal. And then you guys made a big deal about it. I'm like, whatever. I'm going to get off this bar now. And then you guys are like, you antsy? No, I'm getting off the bar.
I was just curious because it looked like you were leaning in towards the gravity bongs, and I was like, oh, man.
No.
Like, Red goes hard about shit, so, like, we've smoked quite a bit already tonight, and, like, I know how he is. He's like, oh, man, it's been a while.
No, I'm feeling good right now. Like,
yeah.
we've gone through a lot tonight, and we still have to give some advice, and that's going to be really hard while we're ripped.
Right? Have you guys thought about any advice? We could do that. That was your job, she says. Oh, really?
I thought that was a group effort.
I was going to say, I thought that was like whoever had come up with some advice.
I don't know. Odd's always the one who comes up with it.
I thought it just whatever popped into our heads.
So, we could do an advice tonight. So, my thought process here is, like with our two products we have right in front of us, you can spend 10 minutes turning garbage into something and be not as good, but pretty damn good as the real deal, which costs a lot of money.
Yes.
Like, sometimes being inventive, you can get away with not having to really pay for a lot of stuff, or like, even if you just go the back way around things sometimes it's actually worth it. Don't buy it off a Wish. I'll tell you that. Like, that would be a good piece of advice, too. Don't buy it off a Wish. But otherwise,
you could probably make something better than Wish is going to give you, let's be honest.
If you can find one of those glass cutters, like, that are made for bottles, you could make your own glass one.
Oh, easily.
Oh, like, no problem. No problem. And you know what you could use for that, though? Think about it. You know what they put Barbasol in? For fucking combs and stuff at the barbershop?
Oh, yeah.
Just use their jar. That looks just like one of those. Just get one of those and get a glass bottle that fits perfectly in there.
Don't worry, I'll empty the wine bottle.
Because literally, yeah, you could just use a wine bottle. That's a wine top, and then all you have, you have your pieces right there.
We might have to do a revisit on this.
A homemade
hold up.
a homemade version of the Gravitron, glass and all. I mean, I'm just saying, it'd probably be cheaper than $70.
Light bulb.
It might be.
Yes, light bulb.
There we go. He says it way better than I do.
Oh my god, I have an itch in the middle of my back, and it's the worst thing ever.
I wonder why you're unzipping over there.
It's the second time I've done that, because it's a big fucking itch in my back, and just
That's okay.
Feeling better now?
No.
This is Patrick.
Not a crusty crab.
I know, I was thinking about not a crusty crab.
Oh, I get to do a SpongeBob and Patrick tattoo. I just had a meeting about it today. And they have the derpiest looks on their faces.
I mean, it is SpongeBob and Patrick.
Right. Huh?
What's it going to look like?
Two dipshits.
Yeah, like two dipshits with a bunch of bubbles. Yeah.
I mean, if you're tattooing SpongeBob and Patrick, it's just two dipshits.
Yep. It's hilarious.
I didn't know if they're going to try jellyfish.
I'm waiting for John Boy to get the cat dog tattooed on his leg. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah,
he wants the two faces in the front of. Yeah, he wants the two faces of it in the front of his leg, and then it to wrap around the back of his leg.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, that's dope.
Oh, that's gonna be really cool.
I mean, I have my two piranhas on my one knee, so I mean, that's. Yeah.
The only problem is that John Boy's an animated talker.
Like, can you imagine having a tattoo all the way around somebody's leg, like 3/4 of the way across?
It's going to be a bitch, because I know exactly who's going to want to do it. And I'm going to hate life that night.
Imagine this. She's going to put a big fucking sausage on his leg. This is what it's going to be.
Oh, my God.
Oh, fuck.
We already did a Connect the Dot one for him with SpongeBob.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about SpongeBob. He's like, I'm kind of bored. I really want a tattoo.
He's like, what can we do really quickly?
And Mal's like, okay. So they did a fucking SpongeBob, like, on his calf? Was it on his calf? Yeah.
A SpongeBob and Patrick Connect the Dot. It's adorable. It's funny.
Oh, my God.
And DJ Connect the Dots, or did it, and then she sent me a picture of it.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
That's funny.
How often does it stay filled in?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how often he connects the dots. He just connects it with pen.
Yeah, it's just like a connected dot.
Yeah, but
when you were a kid.
He do it?
I don't know.
Every morning. Man, I gotta make sure I can still do this.
I think it's hilarious. Like, I'm gonna have one somewhere someday.
I know. I'm a bad influence.
You are.
Because I mentioned it one day. I connected that tattoo. She's like, people do that. I was like, yes.
I'm like, this is amazing.
She's like, how would I do that?
I want one. And I gotta find a place to put one and I can do it.
Because Eric has one too.
I know. That's where you told me about it.
I know. I want to tell you what it is so bad.
I know. We gotta go see them because I really need to get a pen and connect the dots. I'm gonna bring a Sharpie with me when I go.
I know. I want to go see him because I'm getting more and more to be looking like a Viking.
No, you're looking more and more like Eric.
No, like a Viking.
You're funny.
Because I have a Viking haircut now, which I'm waiting for it to get longer.
Yeah,
it's going to be great.
I was surprised when I saw your haircut the way it was.
Right? Which, I mean, if I flip it all to one side, then I look like fucking 2007 again.
Listen, this awesome man, okay, so I love long hair on men, okay, I really do. And he tried to grow it out for me and it was driving him crazy, so he'd cut it. Well, it had been a bit since he got his haircut, it was getting long again, and I was really bumming today because I knew he was going to get it cut. So instead, he left the entire top of his head long, didn't even trim it, and just cut the sides, and we're going to Viking do his hair so that I can still have long hair, but it's not going to drive him crazy.
You should go to work one day with the alfalfa and, like, get a cowlick actually put in with some gel.
I'll borrow a dress from Tootsie. I'll go as Darla. You could be alfalfa for Halloween. We'll dress the kids as some Rugrats.
Fuck. Can you see her doing that?
Yes.
And then we'll just take Tucker, and I know the dog in there is white with a brown circle, but he's brown, so we'll just put a white circle. He could just be, the doggy reversed.
And it's also an English bulldog, not a pit mastiff.
I know, but it would work. Pink will have to stay home, though, because she's yappy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only problem is we got to get Tucker a little bit better controlled on the leash. He literally drags me through the yard. He pulled me out of my chair this summer, flipped my entire chair backwards. The very first time I met some of our friends.
Yeah, we had a big fire.
Yep.
That was the first time that Frank and Angelica come out.
First time I ever meet them. Hadn't even said hi to them yet. And their first impression is me being flipped over in my chair because my dog is
Which is, about Mal's style.
Yep. And I stand up like, hi!
Well, that was a thing. So how are you?
Yeah. I'm like, my bad.
I'm Mal.
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking about advice, right?
Yeah.
What was the advice again?
What?
Where were we going with that? We got way sidetracked.
Yeah, we did, because I was like, man, we should really be watching ourselves here.
Yeah.
But I was like, what was our advice?
Shit.
You were talking about these things.
Okay, the advice is...
is that if you're a little inventive once in a while, it'll get you a long ways. At the same time, not always is the biggest, bestest thing really the best thing overall. If you're comparing, what you could get or what you're, the creme de la creme. We were talking about Wish and whatnot.
Yeah, if you can get a boob job in a backdoor factory for really cheap or at a hospital for really expensive, go to the hospital and get the expensive one. But if it comes down to spending the money on a gravity bong versus making a cheap one, just make a cheap one. If you can't afford to get a nice one, just do it.
But
or if you want to try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would try it before you actually commit to a whole big one. Because, yeah, you get stupid, fucked up.
Well, if you make sure that you like it, too, though. Because, it is a stupid, huge hit.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Red, guess what?
What?
Odd agreed to take me to the reptile expo in Pittsburgh on my birthday. I'm so excited.
Nice.
I don't know why it just popped in my brain.
Why are you whispering?
Also, why are you telling me? 'Cause I don't care about reptiles.
Because I'm excited, and I always tell you that shit all the time.
But I don't care about reptiles.
But what are you going to do when I have snakes in the house?
We've been over this. I'm going to be over there, and they can be over there.
You're so funny. I promise to never taunt you with them. That won't be a thing.
Yeah, because I'll be over there.
Shit, Dave is in my pocket.
Oh, don't break Dave. Don't break my boy Dave.
What am I doing?
Put it somewhere safe.
Packing it. No.
Good.
Maybe.
No. About putting more into the grinder.
He's like, I got 8 flecks.
Oh, about, Caleb bowl.
A blue ball.
Yeah, he's got about a blue bowl.
Oh, blue bowl. But if your name is Caleb, don't be a Caleb.
I'm
Spread
really
your
sorry that everybody thinks that Dave is the male version of a Karen.
I think it's Brandon.
I think it's Craig.
There's at least one Craig I know that's like that.
Somebody said Kyle, and I'm like, Kyle's their own thing. They're drywall punching and monster drinking.
So what's the female version of Kyle?
Probably a Michelle. Dude, Michelles are always wicked. I know a lot of them.
Wicked in what way? Explain. Elaborate. I'm confused.
Like, they're feisty and they break shit and they get mad.
Oh, I don't know.
Like, I think Michelle would be a good one.
Maybe. I'm trying to think. I have a cousin. I don't know if she's like that. I mean, when she was a teenager, she was a hellion. She stole her parents' car and wrecked it.
Who?
Michelle. My cousin.
Oh, okay.
When she was a kid.
I remember that now.
Yep. She's definitely got her shit together. She's doing good now. But, like,
I'm just
as
saying.
a kid, she was a wild child.
I think Michelle.
I don't know. All I can picture is, like, the female version of a Kyle would be, like, them women with the fake lashes and the huge nails and the super poofy hair and the fake tan.
Joyzy girls.
Huh?
Shaniquas
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a Q.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Them feisty diva bitches with the fucking talons. Usually they have big gaudy jewels on them and bullshit. Or mermaid tails. That's the thing now, I guess. They put mermaid tails on things. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now you got a poop shovel on your finger. Sorry.
That's exactly what I was thinking, but I was like,
Also, how do they wipe their ass?
With their knuckles. You
I
paste the
think we
pelican
already
with their
talked about
knuckles.
that.
We did.
Damn. So forgettive.
or you just get really good at pinching with your nails.
Wait a minute. Forgetive?
Yeah, forgettive. The thing.
No. Forgetful.
Forgettive.
No.
Forget him.
I have
You calling the
forgettive.
places the nuns live in nunnery.
I have forgotten if.
Instead of a covenant.
I thought it was a convent.
Convent, yeah. Covenant is for witches.
That's a coven.
Yeah. Shut up.
You're close. Really close.
She just has to pick on me.
Do you have any
We're all
idea?
picking on everybody right now.
Do you have any idea how much shit you two give me?
None. I'm perfectly fine.
I wish everybody could
Okay.
see the look you get. Like, I wish they could see it.
I mean, I don't do anything. I'm a nice person.
Mm-hmm. Listen, Aries. You're just as bad as I am.
Yeah, Aries. If we're going to be pulling out our little
Dude.
cards out here.
Dude. Today, we're out here on the porch all together. And we're scrolling through Facebook just being bored. I found a thing on Facebook that said how your sign reacts to anger. Like how they handle when they're angry. So, we all know what our moon and our sun signs are. And I'm an Aries Scorpio. And my Aries was kill you when I'm mad. And my Scorpio was murder you in your sleep. And poor Odd is like, great.
Yeah, I got 2 like pussy ass ones.
Yeah,
Those are
his
great.
is yell
Thanks.
into the phone for the Aquarius. And then your Taurus was throws things.
I've definitely done both when I'm mad, for
Yeah,
sure.
you have.
Like, I definitely have.
You
I'm not
flipped
gonna
the
lie.
four-wheeler through my yard.
Like a talking toy.
Because you were pissed. I had to send your tantrum throwing ass into the house and move the four-wheeler the rest of the way myself so you didn't brick it more. Yes, you throw things. Four-wheelers, that's what you throw. It's literally the only time I've ever seen you lose your temper enough to throw things, though.
Yeah.
And it was a four-wheeler.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
4-wheeler was the final straw that day.
Yours was Kill You, but they didn't have your moon sign on
Oh,
there.
yeah,
They
Libra
skipped
wasn't
out
on there.
Yours was the only one that was missing.
Yeah.
The moon sign. They didn't list
I was
it.
trying to figure out. I was like, I know mine was Aries was Kill You, but I was like,
Yeah,
where's
remember they didn't
Libra?
have it.
And they didn't have a Libra.
Yep.
Wow.
But we were laughing pretty hard at the whole Kill You and Murder You in Your Sleep thing.
Yeah.
Because Odd over
It's
there was
jolly
like,
good
sounds
times.
about right.
I'm telling you, she's a psycho. If I ever die, you know why?
If he dies, it's because he was with somebody else and they both died. Listen.
She's like, I'll stab a bitch.
This is my fish. Don't touch my fucking fish.
There's millions of fish in the
I
sea.
will catch
Just
this fish if I want to.
Just don't
Otherwise,
touch
it
my
will
fish.
fish in my pond, or it will swim in my pond.
If I can't have him, nobody can. He's mine. Like,
This is my fish. We'll cut it. We'll take its eyeball
he
and I'll
knows not
scoop
to
it
do it
out.
because he's mine.
And afterwards, I'm gonna kiss it.
I've been telling him since we got together, if he ever tries to leave me, I'm chaining him up in the closet that's attached to our bathroom so he has access to water and a toilet, and he's never leaving there ever again. That's what I told him.
I'm telling you, she's a psycho. On that part, we probably should give this a cut job. All right, so if you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to share, like, and subscribe to our YouTube and whatever you're on, Spotify. Yeah.
Wherever the hell you are.
We don't
Just
know.
because as much as we could get out there, the better it is for us, you know. And I mean, obviously, it shows that you guys like it, and we appreciate seeing that you guys like it. So
Yes,
we would
it makes
just
us
love
smile. It really does.
Yeah,
Love to see that
love
sub.
Seeing everything, you know, we're gonna get everything here rolling here soon.
So on that set, I also want to say that we have our episode comes out every Friday night. Usually, hopefully, we like to get out about 4:20. And depending on work schedules, it doesn't always work out that way.
But we try.
But so you can hear the Ganja People every Friday night after 4:30-ish, somewhere in the afternoon, evening time,
Yep.
every single week.
All right.
On that note, we're just going to say we're out. So just remember, don't let your meatloaf.
Keep it creative.
Keep it dank, Ganja Gang.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.